Hello, I'm Rhonda, and welcome back to my channel. Here, I share hypnotic and inspiring stories designed to help you unwind, find peace, and reconnect with yourself. Subscribe now and step into a world of tranquility, where each story serves as a gentle reminder of the magic and beauty that already resides in you. So, with every breath, feel the openness growing within you, as if a door is gently swinging wide, inviting in new experiences and emotions without judgment or hesitation. As you listen to my stories, notice how easy it becomes to embrace each word, letting them sink in naturally and effortlessly. Be open to the feelings they may stir, the thoughts they may inspire, and the places they may take you. Simply allow your heart and mind to remain open, trusting that whatever you feel and experience is exactly what you need in this moment. Now, let your mind relax and listen. The Man Who Forgot to Breathe. There was once a man named Jonah. To anyone watching from the outside, his life looked fine. He was kind. He worked hard. He replied to texts, showed up on time, smiled when it mattered. But underneath it all, something was always tight. A pressure behind his ribs, a low, restless buzz just beneath the surface. A sense that something, though he couldn't name it, was always just a little bit off. It wasn't panic. It wasn't fear. Just this constant hum of discomfort, a nervous energy he couldn't shake, like static in the background of a song. He'd learned to live with it, kept busy, stayed distracted. He scrolled and scheduled and overthought and overfunctioned, because silence made it louder. Until one evening, after another day of checking boxes and saying, "I'm good," Jonah stood at his apartment window and realized he couldn't remember the last time he truly breathed. Not the shallow inhales that kept him moving, but the kind of breath that made space in your chest, that grounded your feet, that reminded you, "I am here." That night, unable to sleep, Jonah walked. No destination, just walking, letting the cool air press softly against his skin, letting the city noise blur into a gentle hum. He wandered through the quiet streets until he reached a small, unfamiliar park. Empty, overgrown, lit only by the moonlight and the soft flicker of a distant lamp. Something about it felt sacred, uncurated, honest. He sat down on a bench, and for the first time in what feels like years, he did nothing. And there, in that stillness, something inside him cracked open. He closed his eyes, placed one hand on his chest, and for no reason at all, he began to breathe. Slowly, deliberately. Inhale, like the breath was filling a hollow cave inside him. Exhale, like it was carrying dust and noise out with it. And again, and again. And with each breath, he noticed something he hadn't in years. Space. Room between thoughts, room between heartbeats, room to fill. A quiet voice stirred in his mind, not from the outside, but from within. It whispered, "You are not behind. You are not broken. You are just tired from holding on to your breath for too long." And something in Jonah softened. He let himself feel the tiredness, the grief of always pretending, the years of bracing for a wave that never came. And beneath that grief was peace. Simple, still, and waiting. From that night on, Jonah returned to the park. Not every day, but enough. He learned to sit, to breathe, to listen, not to the world, but to himself. He still had his days where the hum returned, but now he recognized it. Now he knew what it meant. It wasn't danger. It was a signal, a gentle reminder. Come home. And in time, Jonah no longer needed the park, because he had carried the stillness back with him, into his mornings, into his conversations, into the crowded rooms and the quiet moments. He had learned the truth, that peace is not the absence of anxiety. It's the willingness to stop, breathe, and feel your way back to yourself. Return to breath. Take a moment now to settle in, to let the world around you soften, as if someone just dimmed the noise, the pressure, the rush. This is your moment, not for thinking, not for doing, just being. Wherever you are, allow your body to gently settle. Feel the gravity holding you. Feel the support beneath you, steady, calm, and quiet. Now slowly, gently, take a deep breath in. Don't force it. Just allow it to rise naturally, like mist from still water. As you exhale, imagine releasing something you no longer need. A thought, a tension, an invisible weight you've been carrying. Let it go, just for now. Take another breath in and notice how it fills not just your lungs, but your entire chest, your ribs, your belly. And with each exhale, feel your body melt a little more. Your shoulders soften, your hands loose, your jaw relaxed. There's nothing to hold here, nothing to protect. This is your space, and it welcomes all of you. Now, bring your attention gently to your breath, not to change it, just to notice the way the air enters cool, light, and the way it leaves, warm and slow. Each breath, a gentle wave. Each breath, a quiet rhythm, flowing in and out with ease. And maybe, just maybe, you begin to notice how thoughts float by like clouds, how they no longer pull, how your body no longer braces. You are safe. You are held. And you are here. Let the silence stretch a little longer. Let yourself slip a little deeper, as if you're floating gently just beneath the surface of waking. Where time slows, where breath becomes a lullaby, where your mind is free to wander softly, without fear, without effort. Now allow yourself to stay here, eyes closed, or mind open, it doesn't matter. This is your moment, and you are ready to rest, to receive, to just be. And when you are ready, bring your awareness back to the present. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, and welcome back. So the key meanings to the story. Number 1, low-grade anxiety is often invisible, but real. Jonah's story highlights how some forms of anxiety aren't loud or dramatic. They're quiet, constant, and exhausting, and just as worthy of attention and care. Number 2, disconnection from self is often at root. Jonah didn't even realize he had forgotten how to breathe, symbolizing how easy it is to lose touch with your own body and emotional needs when life gets busy. 3, stillness is medicine. Healing didn't come from fixing or forcing. It came from stopping, sitting, breathing. Jonah's peace came in a moment of doing nothing. Number 4, the body holds the truth. By placing his hands on his chest and breathing intentionally, Jonah reconnected to a deeper part of himself, where calm already existed. Number 5, you can't think your way to peace. You have to feel your way there. His journey was through sensory, grounded in the presence, breath, and subtle awareness. 6, you don't need a therapist's couch or perfect routine to start healing. Sometimes all it takes is a quiet space, your own attention, and permission to slow down. 7, the peace you're searching for isn't out there. It's inside you. Jonah didn't find peace in the park itself. He carried it home, because the park simply reminded him where to look. So again, I want to thank you for listening, and until next time, be well.